My name's Dave. Can I shake your hand without the...
Yeah, he's good. Hi, I'm Lori.
Lori, nice to meet you. I live right here.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
You know, in our world, we're dealing with a lot of stuff right now. You know, being the wars we're in, being our own stuff here at home. And I specifically have been dealing, I have a 3 and a 5 and a 21-year-old, so I have children. I used to own a business. I owned a gutter company right here in Florissant, Hazelwood, did a lot of work. And I found out about this thing called Pizzagate. Have you ever heard of this?
Pizzagate?
Pizzagate.
No.
I would ask you to go look it up. And like, I've been on this thing for 8 months. And it is such an incredible, mind-blowing thing. And it has to do with our children.
Really?
It has to do with what's happening to our children, and they are attempting to keep this thing so undercover. Now, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist guy. I'm just a normal guy. And I find on the internet this stuff, and I'm not a guy who believes everything I hear. You know, it's got to go through some stuff to even qualify for what's the truth in this world.
Sure.
And I found this thing called Pizzagate, and I've been looking at it for about 8 months, like steadily, like on it, like to where I've lost my business. You know, like my whole reality fell apart. And it's that big. And do you have children?
I do.
So you do. They're grown. I'm
they're
assuming.
adults. Yeah.
And they are trying to keep this thing so hush. No one knows about it. I mean, there's people on the internet that have looked at it and truly know. We just got back from Washington, D.C. in front of the White House, and they had a little, they called it a rally or a protest or whatever they call them nowadays, but it was simply on this topic. And if you go look up the one that was just shared on Periscope, have you ever heard of that? That's like a live thing. It was 3 individuals that went to New York City and were standing in front of the New York City Police Department because they said that Anthony Weiner, you've heard of him, he was in the news. He was a senator. He's some political guy that was caught with a laptop. And on that laptop, he had a lot of information on it. He had pictures. There was children that were being done wrong. And this, what is contained in this is it's like the information that shows that like Hillary and Bill Clinton were part of this whole thing. It's that big. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't stand on either side. I care about people, you know. And I'm seeing this thing, and I would just say to you look like a good mother that raised some good kids, and you know, for me, it's about coming out here and starting to talk about this stuff because they're not showing it on the news. They're not showing it on mainstream media, and I can promise you, being a father of a 3 and a 5-year-old, you know, that because I chose to pursue this, the mother of my children broke up with me and won't let me see my kids.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
I can deal with that, and I can't deal with it being covered up.
Sure. Yeah.
So I would just ask you, as a mother, as an American, to look at it.
Sure.
And just let it run to the heart, because there's just as much stuff saying it's wrong. There's just as much stuff saying it's fake news, and there's just as much stuff on the internet. I apologize. There's just enough stuff on the internet to persuade someone as there is, and I just ask people to look with an open heart, and if they'll do that and an open mind, they'll see what the reality of what's going on. So
that's how you get the word out.
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Too.
You were sort of my first go at it, so thank you for your time.
Sure, you
I appreciate
take care.
it. You too. How you doing, brother? All right. Well, I don't know if it went through, but we'll give it a whirl. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know anything right now. I just... covering this shit up, man. I don't know if anything was heard there. I don't even care anymore. Our children are being done wrong. They're being... To just share this message. They're being done wrong, y'all. Right in front of our faces. Alright, I hope that was something, y'all. I for the 3 or 4 people that's on here, thank you. And just keep spreading the message, because this is real. This is our children we're talking about. They're being done. We've been lied to for a long, long time. And it's time. It's time to rise up from our hearts. Oh, thank you. Candy King, thank you. It's time to rise up from our hearts, y'all. We gotta stop this shit. Alright. I love y'all. Thank you.